Okay, so here's the deal. We've had a wave, and a big wave, obviously, of sleet moving through the metro. We've had some light freezing rain. We've had anywhere from a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch, approaching an inch, and some areas of sleet. And that's why the winter storm warning is in effect for the metro. This is what we've been talking about all week long, and boy, it is here. Let's go to Brandon Pennell. He's down in Moore, and Sammy, and look at that shot. It's a slow go. You can travel, but again, as that sleet gets compacted with people driving on it, it just doesn't get any better. It gets worse. I think that's what's going to happen throughout the day. Brandon, give us an update down from Moore.
Yeah, David, this is actually Highway 62 in Newcastle. So, you know, this is a main thoroughfare and a main artery from Blanchard to the southwest Oklahoma City area, and it is completely sleet covered. Still just a little bit of freezing rain mixed in, but we've kind of started to transition to a little bit of snow mixing in now. So, you know, it just continues, and roads are in pretty bad shape right now. Back to you.
All right, good job, Brandon. Way to go down south. And again, that shot has looked like that since about 6 to 7 o'clock this morning. All right, let's go to Tom Pastrano. He is farther south, and you know where he is. He's on the campus there, going through Norman, going through OU, and or at least close by campus. And, boy, I tell you what, Tom, it's just, it's a good day to stay at home and not get out. Exactly what's going on right now with the sleet. Boy, it's coming down.
Yeah, that's right. Everything's blowing sideways. You know, over the last 15 minutes, we actually transitioned to all snow. We had a little bit of sleet mixed in. Right now, it's about maybe 80% snow and 20% sleet. But it's been snowing for about 20 minutes now. And, you know, it's blowing, so you know, the snow's creating some low visibilities. Back to you.
That's a problem. Winds are still 30, 35 miles per hour from time to time. So we have a little bit of blowing snow. We have some sleet still falling, obviously. And you can travel, sure, you can do this, but you just have to go slow. Okay, let's go to Val and Amy Castor, get a quick update from them. And they're out in Yukon. I see Val and Amy are doing some shopping at the local Walmart. That'd be fine. So, guys, what do you think? Pick up some supplies, huh?
Well, you know, actually, we're getting gas. That's what we're doing over here. And just to let you know, if anybody plans on getting gas, the diesel nozzle seems to be frozen up on a lot of these gas pumps here and not really letting it pump. Just kind of as a side note there. But this is Yukon, David, and we stopped a while ago and took a measurement, and there's 1.5 inches of sleet on the ground. And kind of what, like Tom was saying just a minute ago, it's starting to transition a little bit here. We're getting about 20% snow and 80% sleet. Not 100% like he has, but anyway, that really doesn't make much difference for the roads because they're already slick as it is. Back to you, David.
All right, there you go. So, again, hear it from Val. The diesel pump kind of frozen up this morning. If you're trying to get some diesel in your car, so keep that in mind. It's just so cold. The diesel's a bit on the slow side at the gas pumps. You heard it live from Val Castor. Okay, let's go to Links 2. And let me show you with Links 2 what I'm talking about. This is a picture from Edmund. This is from my dad. He sent the video in earlier, right? We were showing you a video. It looked like a waterfall. It still is coming off the house. Look at that pile of sleet now. Yeah, looks like I might have to go over and give him some help. But that is a large pile of sleet. That is so thick and dense. I promise you, I mean, snow drifts will hang around for a couple of weeks, right? This is going to be there a while. We'll go help him out. But anyway, that is thick, it's dense, and that's how he gets out of his house. This is a sidewalk that goes out to the street. He could be a shut-in for a while. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. All right, looking good up in Edmond. It's a mess for sure. All right, so let's talk about sleet. How's it forming? Here's the deal. We have freezing temperatures way up at the top. All right, so everything up here, we have, again, snow falling, basically. It falls into a layer of warm air that's above freezing. Okay, so it turns back into liquid. And then as it gets down closer to the ground, you get up high enough, this is all below freezing, so that raindrop freezes into a little tiny sleet ball, and that's what you're getting piling up outside and running off the house. So you go from really cold to a warm layer of air to a freezing layer down below, and you get sleet. If this were all freezing, which is trying to be in pockets, that's why we're getting all snow in there. Looks like a little more snow beginning to fall down in Chickasha. Look at that shot from, boy, the Broadway extension does not look good. El Reno does not look good either. Looks about like that. Northwest Expressway. And look at Mathis Brothers Cam now. We have fog, we have snow, we have sleet. OCCC Cam's a mess. Regency Cam downtown, Midwest City. You get the drill, right? There's I-44 from Cowboy Cam, and it is slow going. All right, so there's your big wave. This is wave 1, moving in, moving to the northeast, not good. And that's what I'm talking about right here. Beginning to end in Mangum and Altus, ending down there. Still some sleet in Duncan to Pauls Valley to Sulphur. Western Oklahoma, it's now ended. You're still cloudy. Here in Oklahoma City, we have light to moderate pockets of sleet and a little snow mixed in. Over to Prague, over to Shawnee, over to Seminole, up to Kearney. Let's go to Integris Cam right now. And let's kind of switch gears here. Let's go to Integris Cam.
They're pushing the cars.
What are we looking at?
They're pushing the car. The car with that pole. It's like a white car.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is Integris Cam. I don't see anything.
Right. Down there, they're pushing it.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Put your spectacles on.
I got you. Okay, seriously? Well, how long are we going to go to
Come on
HR
now.
today?
Come on.
Oh, here it is. All right, so yeah, so there, nice shot. There you go. There we go. Pushing this guy out. And now the problem is they might be stuck. We'll see what happens with that.
Two-wheel drive maybe might be an issue.
Yeah, for sure. And that's where you're going to have your problems. Come up to a stop line or stoplight. You're going to stop for a second and try to get things going. You're going to have some issues there. All right, we're watching it. Let's go back to Links 1. Now, by the way, that's the Hefter Parkway and Northwest Expressway. So pockets of light sleet, moderate sleet, a little bit of snow mixed in, and a closer shot of that right across the metro. Northern Oklahoma, Enid, not a whole lot. Ponca City, a little bit, not a whole lot, but enough. Some slick spots up here, south and east of Enid. And that's going to go on another hour or two, and then even that will gradually come to an end. So, Lace, first wave so far has been impressive. Boy, the sleet amounts have been really impressive.
Check out the totals. Andrew put together this graphic of some of the reports coming in.
Wow.
Bethany, this has been mainly a sleet storm for much of Oklahoma. Heavy sleet, over 1/2 of an inch, over 3/4 of an inch in Bethany, down to, let's see, Shakota, all the way over to Tecumseh, Shawnee, 1/2 of an inch, Ada, 1/2 of an inch, Mears, Apache, southwestern Oklahoma, close to 1/2 of an inch of sleet. So that's why we're seeing the very slow travel, and that's going to continue off and on for the next few hours, and then it really starts to let up in intensity. Single digits and teens are the temperatures. You heard from Trooper Foster earlier saying a lot of the folks that they've helped that have had these minor accidents or spinouts, when they got to their vehicles, the folks inside weren't prepared for these conditions as far as how they were dressed. So if you're about to hit the roads, make sure you are layered up, you are good to go, because you don't want to be stuck off the side of the road like that in shorts and tank top, okay? It's dangerously cold right now, and it's going to stay that way through the day. Wind chill is now -9, the coldest it's been all morning right now, down to -15 in northwestern Oklahoma. Your hour-by-hour forecast, look at the temps warming back up. 15, that's still hypothermia can set in 30 minutes, and single-digit wind chills through the day. We've been below freezing since 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday. We will likely stay below freezing until 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Okay, pipe bursting conditions. There's the first wave of precip. As David mentioned, it'll start to let up pretty quickly. Next round over the Four Corners portions of our nation. So wave number 1 becomes light. Here's lunchtime today. Still some light sleet around, maybe some light snow. By 4 o'clock, it's in far eastern Oklahoma, but then it picks back up its intensity over around midnight, spreads up over mainly the same areas. Central, eastern Oklahoma, very light in the west through about 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow evening, and then it starts to wind down. So power outages, we've had some, but as far as extensive, widespread, crippling ice storm, this is not that setup. The sleet's helping a ton. If we do see more widespread outages, it'll be in the southeast. So far, up to 1 inch of sleet. I think we could easily get 1.5 inches, maybe even 2 inches in localized areas. Freezing rain, not a major player, thank goodness, but we are concerned still for folks in the far southeast for the next wave tonight and tomorrow. A trace of snow, not a major deal. And guys, the temperature's still in the teens as we head into tomorrow. So we're going to get an end here. This will wind down round number 2 tomorrow. Then it's out of here. Clear skies by tomorrow evening, 12 Friday morning, 31 Friday afternoon for a high, above freezing finally Saturday afternoon. Then the Arctic air roads away, and our 60s, they turn to 70s. It's going to happen. Right now, it doesn't seem that way, though, because the winter storm is raging on.